Good day, learners! Welcome back to Innovated Mathematics Reading Instructions Session 2. This session is titled Reading and Understanding Word Problems in Mathematics Involving Addition Operation. At the end of this session, you are expected to identify the keywords and phrases in word problems involving addition operation and translate mathematical phrases to symbols involving addition operation. Let's do this! Word problem number 1. Linda is earning a minimum amount of money per day and saves 100 pesos per day. Write an expression for the total money earned in a day. Now first, we are going to identify the keywords for addition. Now, the keywords that we actually see in the problem is earn, save, and total. Now, these three keywords actually indicate addition. Now, what is the phrase in the problem? Or what's the mathematical phrase that we can extract from the problem? Take note, in the first sentence, it says here, earning a minimum amount of money and 100 pesos per day. And we're going to express the total money earned. So total indicates addition. And we're going to add a minimum amount and 100 pesos per day. Now, what will be the symbol for this phrase? If we let n be the minimum amount, then the total will be n plus 100, where n is the minimum amount and this 100 is the amount that is given in the problem. Word problem number 2. The lowest score in an achievement test in Filipino was posted on the board. One of the learners, Mateo, scored 2 more points than the lowest score. How do you represent the score of Mateo in symbols? To understand the problem, we have to first identify the keyword for addition. As seen in the problem, we can see that the keyword used is more than, and this more than indicates addition. Next, identify the mathematical phrase that can be extracted from the problem. So in the second sentence, one of the learners, Mateo, scored 2 more points than the lowest score. So the phrase is 2 more than the lowest score, since we are asked to represent the score of Mateo in symbols. Now, how do we translate 2 more than the lowest score in symbols? So if we let x be the lowest score, then Mateo's score is x plus 2. Take note, x is the lowest score, and this 2 is the additional points so that we can get the score of Mateo. So 2 more than the lowest score is translated to x plus 2. Word problem number 3. John Patrick was the first to donate a number of books in school's reading program. Yesterday, the initial number of books was increased by 40. What is now the total number of books? Take note, we are not solving the problem, we are understanding the problem. So the first step that we are going to do is to identify the keywords for addition. Now, as seen in the problem, the words that we can see are increased by and total. These keywords indicate addition. Now, where can we actually see these keywords in the problem? That is in the second sentence. So the phrase that can be extracted from the second sentence in the problem is a number increased by 40, or number of books was increased by 40. Now, how are we going to translate a number increased by 40 to symbols? So if we let x be the initial number of books, then the total number of books now is x plus 40. X is the initial number of books, and 40 is the additional number of books. So the total is x plus 40. Word problem number 4. Mr. Torres has n students in his philosophy class. One day, the school added 10 new students to the class. Write an expression for the new number of students in the class. To understand the problem, we first identify the keyword for addition, and the keyword is added. Now, what mathematical phrase can be extracted from the problem? So we can see actually this phrase to the second sentence, wherein the keyword added is located. So the phrase is 10 new students added to n students in class. Take note that initially there are n students in class of Mr. Torres and that the school added 10 more students to the class of Mr. Torres. So the phrase again is 10 new students added to n students in class. To translate now, this phrase to symbols, that will be n plus 10. Word problem number 5. There are 5 terms in the sequence n, n plus 1, n plus 2, n plus 3, and n plus 4. Write an expression for the sum of the terms in the sequence. To write the expression, we first identify the keyword for addition. And as you can see in the problem, the keyword for addition is sum, meaning to say we're going to add all the terms in the sequence. Now the phrase that can be extracted from this problem, sum of the terms in the sequence n, n plus 1, n plus 2, n plus 3, and n plus 4. So we're going to add all these terms in the sequence. To translate now this phrase to symbols, we have n plus n plus 1 plus n plus 2 plus n plus 3 plus n plus 4. That ends session 2. I hope you have learned something from this session. Now, let's practice. Kindly access the Google form below this video. Happy learning!